Right, guys, we're back. Last time, towards the end, well, Natsume left, and I have a feeling it has something to do with her mission. And yes, she's gone. We don't know when she's coming back. Hopefully, she does. She's the one that made the idea for the school festival. What we're gonna do, what the class is gonna be doing, which is like a cafe. And she was the one with the idea, and she's not gonna be part of it, which is sad. Well, let's continue with the story then. Starting the next day, Natsume's seat was empty. She apparently already told Sister Therese, who informed us that Natsume would be away for some time due to family circumstances.
なっちゃん、どうしたのでしょうか。家庭の事情とか聞くと不安になるわね。
Speechless. I couldn't respond to them with anything at all. I myself don't even know her reason for leaving. I only know that she resolved herself to do something. When Natsume comes back to school, let's all go to the Higashimurayamake again. She hasn't tasted all the cakes yet, has she?
完全制覇まであと4つと言ってました。私たちに黙ってこっそり言ってたし、いつもお土産買ってたもんね。
Wait, she did? Oh wow. Even though I can envision the days when we'll be sitting in the cafe together laughing, I still can't grapple my mind around why she can't come to school. The mood has grown gloomy and it's weighing on us.
カイトくん、私早退します。
May steps out of the classroom, book hand in hand. Something come up?
ナナニおばあちゃんのところに行ってきます。
Alright, take care then.
うん。カイトくん、また明日です。
May lightly runs off towards the school entrance. Something apparently came up with the elderly lady she's taking care of. Sister Therese may have asked May for her assistance. I have a bad feeling. Just from May's absence, I already feel my thoughts growing negative, much to my surprise. Something must have happened at the academy as well, shortly after we received news that all afternoon classes are cancelled. Sister Therese must have had to go somewhere too. We had a substitute teacher that day. Well, an interesting day indeed. I sure wonder why they cancel afternoon classes.
わかんない。でもちょっとだけ助かったわ。今日は親に仕事手伝ってくれと言われてたのよね。
So I'm gonna be all alone today? Oh wow. Something go wrong?
取引先とトラブルだって。連邦の取引先と連絡が取れないとかで。
When I hear Commonwealth, my mind immediately flashes back to the news segment I saw in the classroom the other day, as well as the news report on the planned coup d'etat I saw in my room. And I imagine Suguri is thinking about it as well.
カイトも実家の人と連絡取れてるの？
Yep, they seem to be doing fine. I asked her quickly and briefly, since it's all lies. But I feel guilty lying to her. She seems to be genuinely worried about me. Don't hesitate to ask if you need my help with anything, Suguri. I'll be glad to assist.
ありがとう。でも人手が必要ってわけじゃないから、何かあったら連絡するね。それよりも私はメイの方が心配。それに夏目もさ。
True. Yeah. Ever since coming here, I've spent a great amount of time with the three of them, both during school and after. It's hard to believe that not even a month has passed. Well, for me, it has passed more than that. Just in the short time, I've grown to love my life here.
変だよね。私、みんなで過ごすのが当たり前だと思ってたんだ。東村山家で意気投合しちゃってさ。
I was just thinking the exact same thing.
本当？よかった。同じ気持ちだったんだ。
Suguri smiles fills me with happiness. I can't see it, but I imagine I have a smile on my face too.
きっと夏目も同じかな。
I'm sure she does. I remember what she said to me before she said farewells. She wanted us to visit the Higashimurayamake again someday. Of course, I can't tell that to Suguri, but her feelings are real.
メイは言わずもがなね。彼女が私たちにとっての当たり前だから。
You're absolutely right. We'll have to tell her that later.
もう言ったわ。
Oh, you already did. Doesn't quite surprise me.
そういうってどういう意味よ。
Nothing really. I just think you two are well suited for each other. They really value each other, and you can tell they have a really good friendship. They might even be rivals in a sense, seeing how they each respect and look up to each other.
ねえカイト、ちょっと待って。
Suguri writes something on her notebook, tears out the page, then shows it to me.
ここにメイがいるわ。
May.
ここにいなければ丘の上の教会にいるから言ってあげて。
She gives me the note, which has the name of the hospital and its address. Why did she give me this information?
私は今日は行けないけど、もし明日以降もメイが行くって言うなら付き合おうと思ってた。メイの様子変だったの。いつもと違うと思ったの。
Suguri.
カイト、用事がないのなら、その用事を後回しにできるなら今日言ってあげて。お願い。
I'll do that. I have no need to ask her why she wants me to. I really have nothing planned for the rest of the day, but even if I did, I'd probably prioritize May's well-being. I went to the hospital address that Suguri gave me, but at the reception desk I was told that May already left. She seems to visit the hospital quite often. When I mentioned her name, a lot of the staff there reacted with smiles. I asked where she might have gone, and they said she left for the church with Sasaki-san. Sasaki-san is probably the refugee that May's taking care of, and the church must have be the one on the hill that Suguri mentioned. I hop on the tram and ride the hill where it's located. After arriving, I'm greeted with a building that reminds me strongly of the buildings I see in the Shura Academy. But what I was told, all the buildings themselves remain on the Academy Island, but the church itself relocated here. I see lots of food being offered in front of the church, almost like this is a banquet. The people seem to be church volunteers helping the refugees, and it looks like they're preparing to serve the food right now. There's also seem to be some among the audience here that are themselves refugees. May should be somewhere here. But even if I do find her, what do I say? What do I do? I have nothing in mind. Suguri simply told me to go where May was, and that I have done. Hopefully I'll be able to understand why she wanted to do this the second I see May.
あら、ドーブくん？
Sister Therese? Seeing Sister Therese here catches me off guard for a brief moment, but I soon remember that she's a nun. She belongs to the church here. Is May here with you? She smiles.
来てくれたのね。ありがとう。ゆきしろさんも喜ぶわ。シスター、ななみおばあちゃんとそろそろ病院に戻ります。疲れているみたいなので。ゆきしろさん、来てるわよ。
She points in my direction.
あ、カイトくん。
May looks at me, mouth before smiling
ど
softly.
うしたのですか？カイトくんがどうしてここに？
I was told you were here, so I came to see you.
ありがとう。
After thanking me, her smile seems to fade, or am I just imagining it? But after Sister Therese calls for her again, and she walks over to the elderly lady who seems to be Granny Nanami, the smile resurfaces. The elderly lady that leaves the church leaning on the thick cane and with May by her side for support.
ドーブくんはゆきしろさんの様子を見に来てくれたのよね。
Indeed. Yes, that's right.
彼女、病院に閉じこもっていた佐々木さんを連れてきてくれたの。彼女は難民なのよ。森野の保護プログラムが承認してくれたから 病院に入ることができたんだけど、いろいろあってショックで塞ぎ込んでてね。雪代さんが心を開いてくれたの。
May did.
前も言ったけど、彼女にとってこれはボランティアじゃないのね。手を差し伸べているだけ。彼女にとってあくまで隣人として。
Yes, I've heard this before. I understand. I was the recipient of her selflessness myself, after all.
あら、それ前も聞いたわね。
May is lending the elderly lady her hand as they walk to the car that arrived for her. They probably are going back to the hospital in that car. Huh. I spot two bantering men walking with tottering steps in the direction of May and the old lady. They're talking so loudly and obnoxiously, you'd think they were intentionally trying to scare off the people around. They act as if they stagger when walking past May and the lady. Oh, well, that explains who they are. He shrieks out in a blandly strange voice, then shoves May and the old lady, watching as they fall to the ground. Really? You pushed them to the ground? Wow.
おい、痛えぞババア。
おばあちゃん。
May tries to help the lady, but she herself also grabbed her knee and arms in the fall.
往来の邪魔になってんじゃねえよ老人。
ババア、謝ることもできねえのか？あ？そんなだからここにいる連中に。森野の連中に舐められんだよ。
He stumps at the old lady's bag, now lying on the ground. Those bastards.
おばっちりもいいとこだ。難民ふざけんな。お前なんかと一緒にすんな。俺たちは移住者なんだよ。難民なんかじゃねえ。お前みたいなのと森野に入ってきちまってから踏んだり蹴ったりだ。
This time he kicks the ground so the dirt lands on the bag. Hey, buddy.
Huh?
My body had taken me directly in front of them without thinking. When I look over to the old lady lying on the ground beside me, I feel my blood start to boil. Better clench those teeth of yours, pal, otherwise you might bite your tongue off.
Huh?
I lock my eyes onto the guy standing right in front of me, looking me in the eye. This is the first time I've ever felt such a strong urge to punch someone in the face. It's also the first time I've felt such a raging anger. The part of my body that's still sane prepares me for an incoming blow. I'll slug this guy in the face in the blink of an...
カイト君、待って。
May's voice stops me right on my arm, as my arm was in motion. She wants to stop me, but why?
おばあちゃんを病院へ連れてって。
May's words direct my attention to the old lady. She's holding her foot in evident pain. For a moment I considered making quick work of these guys first, but I pulled myself together and quickly go to her side. Let me help you. I pick up the old lady and enter the car along with May.
おい待てよ。逃げんのか？
May I don't even spare them a glance. We tell the driver our destination and leave on our way. The driver follows May's direction to the hospital. Then we get out and take the old lady in. It's the same hospital Suguri told me about. According to the doctor, she only sprained her ankle. The old lady didn't say anything, but her grief is more than apparent. She'll have to be hospitalized once again right after she was finally given the ability to go outside. With this leg injury, she probably won't be able to walk on her own for some time. May is now with the old lady, comforting her. If I had the chance to, I would have beaten the living crap out of those guys back there. I wanted to make them apologize to the old lady and promise they'd better themselves, but I couldn't do anything against the frantic, desperate face May gave me. After waiting for the old lady to fall asleep, May and I leave the hospital together.
カイト君、今日はありがとうございます。 カイトくん、怒ってますか？
Very mad.
ごめんなさい。
I'm not mad at you, May. I'm mad at those jerks who showed you.
はい。
They damn refugees. They're damn refugees themselves. What did they even do to them? Nothing. And they had to come and hurt some old lady who's refugees just like them. Hurt you, May. Then you too, May. Then they even had the nerve to try and blame it on us. They took out all their anger and frustration on completely innocent people. They're absolute scum.
あの人たちも不安なんだと思います。
It takes me a second to process what May had meant by that. She said that out of pity for them. Those guys have to have their own fears and difficulties living here as refugees. People label them criminals and they face discrimination on a daily basis. But that's no reason for them to take it out on one of their own. I get that, but I still want to get those guys and make them apologize.
私はそんな風に謝られてもどうしていいかわからないです。
Speechless.
きっとナナミおばあちゃんもそんなことを望んではいないと思います。
I find myself surprised at how much conviction May's tone carried. It seems it startled her as well. She gives a worried smile after a brief second.
ごめんなさい。カイトくんが悪いわけじゃないのに、私。
Her gaze then lowers to the ground and her smile disappears. I left her face in a brief second of a candle being snuffed out. I think I have a good understanding of why Suguri sent me to her. I just can't understand her like her best friend can, it seems. Right now, there's one thing May needs that I'm sure of. May, do you want to go there again?
あの場所。
Not even a moment after those words leave her mouth, I begin to notice her expression lighten ever so slightly. We're the only ones in the park. It's spacious, but because of how high up it sits, it's rarely get many visitors. Though it hardly ever completely empty like it is now. That's a really great view. It almost feels like the only things alive here are the parade of flowers blossoming in a colorful abundance. We are in the corner of such a large park, though. It is also possible that most residents just simply don't know of this area. Even so, the flowers bloom in extravagance, their heads not dipping an inch. That must be because they are so well taken care of. They look absolutely beautiful today. Those words leave my mouth in spite of myself. To which May smiles
綺
happily.
麗ですよね。きっと思いがいっぱい詰まっているからです。
Huh? She runs her finger along one of the blossoms. The dew sitting on top of the petals sticks to her fingers as she lifts it slightly. The way she's touching the flowers is almost like a gentle caress.
この花畑は記念公園ができる前からあったんです。花畑を作った人が教えてくれました。
You know a lot of people here. She suddenly begins to tell me this story. Oh really? So does that mean you're tending to the flowers in their own place? In their
私が
place?
管理しなくてもここのお花は強いですから、きっと今みたいに咲き誇ると思います。
They must really appreciate what you do for them.
だと嬉しいです。ここを任せてくれた人たちは子供の頃にもともと庭にまくはずだった花の種を誤ってまいてしまったそうです。
Huh, is that so? I don't know these people, but I could imagine a group of kids accidentally scattering the seeds as they were playing on the hills.
それ以来ここには花が咲くようになってどんどん広がっていったそうです。
So this place is filled with the memories of those people.
はい、素敵な思い出だと思います。
It also holds memories for me too. This is the place where you and I first met. May. May is surprised at first, but then her expression softens into a smile.
カイト君は優しいです。
I try to be. It sounds slightly sarcastic when it's coming from you.
え、そんなことないですよ。
Sorry, that was my bad. I'll follow Sigurd's example and take your compliments without looking for some hidden meaning, so thank you, May.
照れます。
Hey now, that's what's there for you to get embarrassed about. You're the one that's complimented me.
そうですね。私も素直に受け止めます。お粗末様でした？
Oh no, does that sound like a fitting reply? I feel like I'm at a restaurant or something.
はあ、そうなのかな。どうなのかな。
This is so
私
cute.
難しいことはわからないです。
Hey, relax. Just take a deep breath, May. In and out.
あ、はい。
Careful. She's always so composed, but why I am not surprised that something is this random is what makes her flustered. I didn't bring May here to talk about the flower bed, though. I wanted to ask her something else. So they wanted me to cheer me up. That's why she sent me, and I'm certain of that.
落ち着きました。さすがカイトくんです。
Thank you. Now, could I ask you a question?
はい。何でしょう。
May, why do you do the things you do?
なぜ？どこまで？
She's not finding a misunderstanding. I just didn't phrase my question right. Why are you so selfless? Why do you do all the things you do to help the old lady from the hospital?
ななみおばあちゃんですか？それは私がお話ししたいからで。
Maybe, but she's not the only one. There are plenty more, aren't there? The lady that gave you sweets in front of the ward office? Let me guess, she's also a refugee, isn't she?
うん。
There was actually one more thing I wanted to ask her, but ultimately didn't. Why did she stop me from punching that man who'd shoved her? Part of it was because she wanted to get the old lady to the hospital, I'm sure, but that didn't feel like the whole reason. She deliberately stopped me for her own personal reasons. But before I ask her that, I need to know this. I need to know why she goes to such lengths for others. Suguri probably knows. But I don't. Why is she so irrationally selfless?
カイトくん。
Yes?
カイトくんのそういう私を困らせるところ好きです。
What?
私もよくわかりません。
What she first said made my heart race immediately, but what she said afterwards makes it stop. You don't understand yourself? She looks at me in the face with a serious, unwavering conviction, then says,
私はそこまでのことをしているのでしょうか。
Not at all, but... No, I was just...
そのななみおばあちゃんと一緒に過ごしたりすることはそこまでと言われることなんでしょうか。私にはそれがわかりません。大切なことをする時間を大切な人と一緒に過ごす時間を作ることって不思議に思われることなのでしょうか。
I mean... What is she saying? A much more fundamental question completely erases the one I already had in my mind. I guess people like you really do exist, huh?
え、
I asked you a question and you answer me with a question.
あ、すみません。
No, it's fine. Your reply gave me enough, more than enough for an answer to why you're so selfless.
え？
She gives me an uneasy look. No, I'm not going to criticize you, May. You have no reason to feel it in the wrong. You're helping those people because you're a kind-hearted person. There's nothing strange about that at all. Precisely because she gave me such a sincere answer, I want to understand what drives her. I want to know and understand her better as a person. You're doing the right thing, May. I want to know the real Yuki Shido, May.
ありがとう、カイトくん。
She smiles happily. Seeing that alone is enough to convince me that I made the right decision. Suddenly I see an intense flash of light come from the city. I instinctively turn in this direction. What happened? Oh, I'm gonna leave it for the next episode. Yeah, I will. I have a feeling of what it might be. Yes, because war is imminent in a way. So maybe that's what happened. Or what else could it be? If it was a flash from somewhere in the city. Yeah, I have a feeling that something bad has happened. Well, I guess we're gonna have to find out next time. And for myself too, because trust me, I don't know what I don't know what's going on. I'm just thinking that that's what it could be. Well, anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it this far into the video, leave a like, leave a comment if you would like to as well. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys on the next one.